guys, we're back again with another freaking banger video. We're back again with another freaking banger video, and I'm gonna speed through this video in case my phone decides to not have any storage anymore. We love that. Alright, we are back with another freaking banger video, and today we are going to be doing a sophomore year recap, okay? If you know, you know, and if you don't, now you about to know. Period. I am a sophomore at North Carolina Agricultural and Technical State University, the #1 public HBCU, or, you know, the #1 HBCU overall. And if you don't agree, you can get off my page. I'm just kidding. I'm not kidding. I'm just kidding. But we're gonna be doing a sophomore year recap. This video is gonna contain stuff that I learned and some advice going forward. I have it all written right here on my iPad, and we're gonna get going because I don't want this video to be too lengthy. So the first category that this video is gonna be put in, I'm gonna start with partying, and then I'm gonna go talk about academics, and then I'm gonna talk about mental health, friends, and involvement. And once I give what I learned, I'm gonna have the advice afterwards and so forth. So for the first thing, I'm gonna do partying. Now, some things that I learned sophomore year when it comes to partying, it gets tiring. All right, I said it, it gets tiring. Don't overdo it or you're gonna become a party burnout. You might be like, what is a party burnout, girl? I'm a party burnout. Freshman year, all me and my roommate did and our friends, all we did was party. This party, that party, this party, yada yada, this party, that, and the third. Never missed out on them. Sophomore year comes around, oh, you wanna go to a party? No, I don't wanna go. Why? Because I don't feel like it. Because I've been to nearly all of them freshman year. I didn't feel like getting out of bed, didn't feel like getting dressed up. I was over it. Done. So just, it gets tiring. Just don't overdo it or you're gonna ruin your experience. But if you can like party every day, kudos to you, because I can't do that. And second off, don't party too much if you have classes before 10 a.m. Personally, me being a STEM major, I had a lot of classes at like 8 a.m., 9 a.m. So most of the time I would like party the night before and expect to get up in the morning, and I didn't get up. I didn't get up. So don't do that. Please don't do that. My advice for this though, you don't have to go to every single party. You do not. Okay, if they posting flyers, if you're not here, you lame, then be lame then. You're not even lame for real. You saving money, sweetheart, because these parties be overpriced. We're talking about some $15 not to get in. If you know, you know. Anyways, especially at NCAT, you do not have to go to every party because there are always, like, there's always something going on. You don't gotta go. Go to a kickback or something. Stay in your room. Throw a party in your room. Just don't get caught. And I didn't tell you to do that. Second off, academics. When it comes to academics, what I learned from sophomore year is do not listen to your advisor. I know you're just like, your advisor is here to advise you. Okay. Don't listen to your advisor or don't depend on your advisor so much. Do your own research. Please do your own research, because freshman year, I depended on my advisor. Had to switch my major because of her, but I depended on her way too much. I was a freshman, didn't know what I was doing. Ended up being a freshman my sophomore year because my credits was messed up because she didn't know what she was doing. That could have been avoided if I knew what I was doing, but I didn't. So I learned my lesson. Yeah, don't depend on them. And get your classes sorted out. Use Rate My Professor, second off, if you applying for classes. Like, I'm telling y'all, it will save your life. Also, procrastination is your biggest enemy. Procrastination means you're not gonna pass. I'm not gonna say that doesn't mean you're not gonna pass, but it's just gonna be a little harder for you to catch up, because you're talking to one of the main procrastinators right here, but I still managed to get on Dean's list. You either got it or you don't, and I happen to have it. Oh boy, shut up. Just don't procrastinate. And if you do procrastinate with a plan. Like, be like, okay, I'm gonna put this off, but I'm gonna plan to do it tomorrow at this time, you know? If you don't and you just procrastinate and you just not doing your work, I mean, I'll be doing that too, but just it's your biggest enemy. Just try not to. I'm not gonna say stop it all together because I can't even do that myself because I procrastinated making this video, but we're not gonna talk about that. My advice when it comes to academics is prioritize yourself and your academics. Have a place you can go to for studying and get to know your advisor. Now, sophomore year, well, freshman year, I didn't go to the library at all. The Bluefield Library. Did I say that right? I hope I did. I didn't go to the library at all until sophomore year. I've noticed that I'm more productive when I go to the library, or like when I go to the student center. Sometimes you can find a seat. Little tip, do not go to the student center around 5 o'clock expecting to find somewhere to sit unless you already have a group of friends there. If not, it's a done deal. Find a place for you to go that you can especially have like quiet time, or surround yourself with people that you can get your work done and not just sit around and not do anything, because we're all there for one thing. You're not paying to go to school for nothing. Like, do your work. Even though it might be looked at as a party school at NCAT, do your work. Get to know your advisor. Personally, I'm close with my advisor, my new one. You just gotta go in their office, introduce yourself, let them know who you are, because they're most likely to not, you know, do you wrong. Well, my advisor did me wrong. The one I'm close with didn't give me my class, but they're most likely not. They're better at communicating with you if they know who you are. Stop in their office after class. Mine's happened to be my teacher for freshman and sophomore year, but talk to them, let them know what's going on, ask them questions. Do not be afraid to ask them questions. They getting paid with your money that you're paying the school to be there to answer your questions. And if they have an attitude, report it to me. Simple. Period. And let them know I sent you to. Period. Next, we're going to be talking about mental health. Number one, something I learned from sophomore year when it comes to mental health is get your rest. 11:59 after that, if it's not worth it, go to sleep. Do not stay up till 3, 4, 5 a.m. pulling an all-nighter unless you got finals. But if it's not finals, if it's something that can wait until the next day, it is detrimental that you get your sleep. Put your sleep first. You need sleep. You cannot function right if you don't sleep. And I learned that the hard way. Like, I would stay up late stressing myself out, and I realized you have to come to a stopping point and stop. Like, you have to put your sleep first. Go to sleep. The assignment to get done. If not, send an email to your professor. Be like, hey, my Wi-Fi went out. If you go to NCAT, you can use that excuse because the Wi-Fi be tripping 25. Be like, hey, my Wi-Fi went out. We didn't have no clean water. I had to go to the apartment. I left my laptop. Yeah, they gonna believe you. If you know, you know. And second off, eat food and do not put off eating. I was the main person doing this. Like, I would be sitting down for hours doing work and not eating. And I would get lightheaded. I wouldn't drink any water. Well, I have bottled water when we have water. Water be going by fast in college. But I wouldn't eat. I wouldn't go to the caf. I wouldn't order food. Like, I would just do my work. And that was not good for my health. You end up losing weight. Just eat some food. Go to Chick-fil-A. Go to Aggie Wings. Use the Starships. You do not gotta starve. Eat some oodles and noodles. Eat a cracker. Something. Just eat. Okay? So my advice when it comes to mental health, remember, you are not in a race with anyone else but yourself, okay? I'm the main person. I would compare myself. I'm not gonna get too deep into comparing myself to people because I have a whole video on that, but it's right there. But yeah, you're not in a race with nobody else but yourself. Don't compare your accomplishments to people around you, especially at this school. It can feel like that sometimes because NCAT is so many amazing people there doing great and amazing things, but the last thing you want to do is put your mental health last and worry about what everybody else got going on, because nobody else worried about you, and that's the truth. Everyone's path is different, and don't get so down on yourself. It's not a race, it's a marathon. Go slow, pace yourself. You're gonna get the work done, you're gonna get those grades that you want, you're gonna get the opportunities that you want to do. Just pace yourself. And second off, I meant to add this in here, especially when it comes to mental health. I know, like, when it comes to therapists, it's kind of iffy, especially at schools. I had a good therapist. I had one I had one freshman year, second semester, I think. I didn't get one this year because I was lazy. But if your mental health is actually like bad and you can't talk to anyone, I would recommend going to, I forgot the hall, but I could put it on the screen, going there and hooking up or signing up with a therapist. They're very helpful. If you don't get a good one the first time, try to get another one. And if the school isn't helping you with therapists, reach out and try to find you one. Don't be afraid to get a therapist. Don't be ashamed that you need a therapist or that you want one. It's normal. We all, like, it's mental health. We struggling college students. Don't feel embarrassed, child. I'm over here battling myself too. Next, we're going to talk about friends, things that I've learned with sophomore year when it comes to friends. Friends are like seasons. They come and go. Don't be too pressed about it. Now, when I say this, you know, of course, you're going to have different friends going from freshman year to sophomore year. I kind of did. You know, some friends I was closer with freshman year and we weren't as close sophomore year. And some, like, we were close at first and it kind of like dwindled off, and then some it dwindled off and came back. Don't be too pressed about it. We're like all changing, growing. College is a place where you can grow, and of course you're not gonna have the same people around you that you did when you first got to college, because you're not the same person. So don't be pressed if this person, you know, unfollowed you on Instagram, if this person isn't texting you, calling you, isn't linking up with you as much. You know, don't be pressed. They got stuff going on too. Friends will come and go, especially at NCAT. This is the main place you can make some friends. Join a group chat, go on Twitter, be like, hey, new friends. Make a TikTok. Simple. Put hashtag NCAT in the freaking description. You go make friends, but don't be pressed when they leave you. The real ones will stay, and that's all you gotta worry about. It's the ones truly in your circle. You hear me? I'm staying free. Facts. Facts. mainly I'm going to talk about involvement when it comes to NCAT. This is what I learned sophomore year. Become involved. Please become involved. Personally, I was involved this year as a sophomore. I was in the Student University Activities Board as an intern. It was a very, it was a good experience. You know, I wasn't involved freshman year. This org definitely like brought out a side of me that I didn't know. I met a lot of good people, made some good connections. Definitely one of the highlights of my sophomore year. I met a lot of people, had a lot of great experiences. It was some highs and lows, but definitely was a great experience overall. I would definitely recommend if you're interested in joining the org, that one or SGA or, you know, any of the top ones on campus. Do your research with that. Don't put all your apples in one basket and explore your options, meaning if you are in an org, don't just put all of your attention towards this one. Definitely branch out and try to join other orgs. It'll definitely be worth your while. You'll be well-rounded instead of like just in this specific place. Like being well-rounded, you connect more, like you network more, you meet more people, you get a lot more opportunities, and it's just a great experience. So yeah, we're done that part. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you are a sophomore and you are going to NCAT, or if you're just going to NCAT in general, feel free to reach out to me. For the people that came from my room tour, feel free to reach out to me when it comes to like dorms and all that stuff. I can help you with what I know. I'm a genuinely nice person. I love meeting new people. If you need a friend on campus, definitely let me know. Text me, follow my Instagram, text me on Twitter, TikTok, it don't matter. But we're gonna end this video right here. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. You don't have to, of course, but if you want to, you can. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'm in a rush. I'm gonna end it here. Bye.
Ooh, is it you saucy?